you would like to say hello.
Whoa. Hello everybody! Today I've got some of my favorite pieces that I've sewn this year. I took up sewing last May, so I've only been doing it for about 6 months or so, and these are the pieces that I keep going back to. To be honest, as I was picking these out, I was surprised by how many of these were my very first projects. So they're all extremely beginner friendly. I'll be dropping the patterns and just kind of sharing my sewing experience as we go, but let's get to trying them on. Part of the reason I wanted to learn to sew was to make pants that are long enough on me because I am pretty tall and I am obsessed with these pants. First of all, they're made out of bed sheets that I got from Goodwill, so they're cheap and they are so soft and comfortable. Also, it's made out of a free pattern, the Spring Shorts pattern by Peppermint magazine. I just went ahead and lengthened them. I apologize that my entire body did not fit into the frame. I am so used to filming TikToks that I'm like, wait, how do I fit my entire body in the frame when the camera is pointed this way? Also, at some point, I just stopped knowing what to do with my body. But enjoy my cat Pouncer. He does not like to be held, but he is so cute. So the Ren Jeans are a free pattern from Mood Fabrics, and these pants were actually a mock-up for a pair of denim jeans that I made, and I hated the jeans and I loved the mock-up, even though I didn't think they would be that cute, but I wear them all the time. It was also my first time sewing a fly, which I was super proud of, even though I absolutely failed at the buttonhole. I just added a little clasp and I sewed on a button for show, but I still love them. Also, let's take a moment for the pockets. How fun are they? During the summer, I did not take this romper off. I wore it so much. It's got these cute little pockets in the front. I absolutely love the little tie straps. Now, I will admit, it's got a very boxy shape to it. It's not really doing much for like my figure at all, but I don't care. I love it. I think it's cute. Yes, I made it out of bed sheets that I found at Goodwill. Of course, it's gingham, which we love. I customized this to make it tall enough for me because rompers usually ride up because I'm so tall. So I did take the pattern and I extended the waist about 2 inches. As you can see, it's kind of boxy. When I made it, the top was gaping and there's not a whole lot going on up here to fill any extra material out. So I did take the sides in a little bit, but I did sew a zipper for the very first time. And this is one of the first things I made where I felt like the inside is just finished so well and it makes you feel so good. The only thing I don't like about this, it wrinkles so easily, and when it wrinkles, it looks like frumpy. It doesn't look cute anymore. It goes from cute to frumpy real quick. So I would love to make another one of these next summer, but this time I think I'm gonna make it with a material that drapes a little bit more. I think that will kind of fix the boxy issue. Yeah, actually, I think this would be so cute with a material that had more of a flowy drape to it. Do you want to say hello? She'd like to say hello. Come here, my beautiful. Do you not want to be picked up? Oh my gosh, Lucy. Oh, unhappy girl. Oh, she's so fat. This is Lucy. She's a grouch. We love her. Oh. Next summer, I would love to make this with a different kind of fabric that will just drape a little bit better. Okay, I lived in this dress last summer. I did not want to take it off. It is so light and flowy and I'm just obsessed with it. It's got some tie straps and it's a shirred bodice, which we love, so stretchy. It's got these amazing pockets. They're just like the perfect length for my arms, and so I just love them. These are made from bed sheets that I found at Goodwill, and I love them because it kind of looks like something that would be on your grandmother's like guest bed, but it also kind of looks like Monet, and so it's like artsy grandma, and we love that. So I didn't really follow a pattern. I made a dress very similar to this, just a lot longer and a lot flowier, and that was inspired by the Hill House Ellie Knapp dress. I ended up selling it on my Etsy because it just wasn't really my style, but I had enough material left over for this one, and I really just did the same thing, except I shortened the dress and I made these little tie straps instead of making it super long. So Oh, I love this. I love it so much. Yeah. After sewing this t-shirt, I realized that I want to start making all of my basics because this was easy. It was also my first project that I used with my serger. And so it just felt like it looked so professionally finished on the inside. And it was just so much fun. Sewing a t-shirt, so much easier than you'd think. So I believe that this shirt was actually my first one where I sewed actual sleeves on something. Yeah, everything I made before was either straps or sleeveless. And for some reason, the idea of sleeves really scared me. I also love how the collar turned out on this shirt. I just think it looks so like, it looks like I might have bought this at a store, right? It does have a few little cosmetic flaws on it, but that is okay. I will say, while this pattern is great, I mean, it's a free pattern, I struggled a little bit. I think when I got to the collar part, I just wasn't really understanding. It was my first time sewing a collar on something. So I did have to go find a YouTube video. It was this girl who, she sewed the Brando Tee, and there was another pair of pants that I think I made. And she showed a clip of her sewing on the collar. That really, really helped me. But oh my gosh, I love this t-shirt. This t-shirt, same pattern as the green one. Of course, the only difference is the material. This fabric is so heavy duty. I wish I had a long sleeve t-shirt made out of this because it's so comforting to wear. It doesn't drape quite as nicely as the green one. I mean, it looks a lot boxier, but honestly, I kind of like the look of that, the boxy t-shirt. I'm totally okay with it. For some reason, it's a bit shorter than the green one. I'm not sure what happens. It might have just been the way that I hemmed it, but it is a bit more cropped than the green one. But again, it was so much fun to make. It was one of my first projects where I used only my serger. I don't think that the color is the most flattering for my skin tone. It probably washes me out a little bit, but I do think that the fabric is just so precious. And I love it. I still wear it all the time. I hope that this video inspired you to try some free patterns because I was so shocked as I was going through the closet of everything that I sewed that some of my favorites were free. Actually, all of these were free, minus the dress, which I say that I made up. Honestly, it was probably just inspiration after watching a few YouTube tutorials though. And I was also shocked by how many of my favorites were one of the very first things that I made. So beginners, I hope this can give you some inspiration. If you want to start sewing, just do it. It is so much fun. It is the most rewarding hobby I've had. Thank you guys for watching and let me know which one of these was your favorite.